everybody. Welcome to the first episode of Media Lens.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Let's go. We are finally here.
It took a minute, but we're here finally. Glorious in a sense.
Well, let's introduce ourselves. I am Carlton.
I am Ian.
Hello, I'm Gary.
Yes. How does it feel, guys? You got Gary and Ian are normally behind the scenes. So how does it feel to be in front of the camera now?
It's nerve-wracking.
It's nerve-wracking for him. I feel great about it. I love it. I love being in front of the camera. I'm not camera shy.
My heart is just beating rapidly right now, so I'm just trying not to mess up. That's in the sense of it, really.
But yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm really excited about this because again, I'm all about promoting our talent and especially our local talent, but also just independent, just overall. And I'm excited to do this show with you guys because this is basically two ideas merged into one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's pretty awesome. I want to get started as far as a little introduction about us for people who may not know who we are and the different things that we do outside of our 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So we'll start with Gary. Gary, how did you get started into production, filmmaking, all that good stuff?
Well, I started back in so I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do after high school because I didn't know what was after high school in a lot of cases, not gonna lie. So my teacher, I was goofing off in class during I think my English class really, and then my teacher recommended me doing, hey, why not try communication? I didn't know what communication was back then. I was goofballing high school like a lot of us basically. So I went into my first college back, it was called Emmanuel College, and then from there I met my first film teacher by name of Clint Ross. And Clint Ross, literally me and him vibed so well, and he saw so much of a deep passion for filmmaking, and from there he recommended me on doing a lot of filmmaking stuff in classes. From there I had a very strong what we call affection towards filmmaking, and from there the ball just kept rolling, and it was a lot of fun just making stories and having fun and meeting interesting people like this individual with the red cap as well.
So Ian, what about you?
So how I got into filming and production and everything was mainly my friends, Justin and Jakin. They did a lot of short films in high school and in middle school and everything. So it's okay, that's pretty cool. I hang out with them. I want to be in the camera. I've done multiple different short films with them. Not necessarily written them, but be on either on the camera as an extra or be behind the camera just moving it around. I have been in a feature length before. Thank you, Justin.
Yes, sir.
But besides, if I'm not doing that, I'm either directing the Carlton Show, as I like to call it, or series. That's what I like to call it. If I'm not doing that, I'm either helping out with other different shows or I know recently my friend, he wants to do not a live, but do a D&D campaign.
Okay.
Do a one shot, and I've done those plenty of times before. He's recorded it, he's put it out there, so my face has been out there and around. So I can either be on camera, be a funny, goofy guy, or be behind the camera, be a funny, goofy guy. So it's really, it's really whatever.
So we call it jack of all trades, basically.
Pretty much. I can do anything you need me to do. All right, so after all that, I think we saved the best for last. So we have the man, the myth, the legend himself, Carlton T. Clay. How did you get into this?
It all started with a little show called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Okay.
No, seriously. I've always had a love for writing. Ever since I was a kid, I loved telling stories, creating characters. I have my production company, Victor Productions, done this for 20 plus years. Films on Tubi, Peacock, Amazon Prime, got shows out there, different things like that. Got an animation going on right now. As you can see, I'm wearing my shirt for people who are watching.
As you can see, he has a cinematic universe right now.
As you can see, he is a heavyweight in the industry. That's what it sounds like.
But yeah, I got my comic book chosen. So yeah, just I just always had a love for creating. I love creating, and as Ian mentioned, I have another show, The Culture, and yeah, I just have a love for the arts and just again helping other people develop their talent and all they got.
Not to mention, we got an award for that show. Actually,
We
as
did,
well.
yeah. We have a segment called Celebrate Black Excellence, and we got I'm about to say a Tubi. We got a Telly Award for Celebrate Black Excellence. So
Yeah. It's bronze, but I keep telling Carlton we're going for gold next
Yes,
time.
sir.
Hey, yes,
Sir.
absolutely. But yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell for what we do. I'm excited that you guys shared your stories because again, I've always wanted to know how y'all got into this. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so we have a very interesting, another talented person here. We have our first guest here for Media Lens. And we're going to meet and introduce you guys to director Nick Laws when we come back from break. So keep it locked. This is Media Lens.
See you in a bit, guys.
Woo! Grab a snack.
I'm hungry, by the way.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Media Lens. I'm your host, Ian. I'm here with my other co-hosts, Gary and Carlton.
I hit the mic by mistake. I'm so sorry.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
I'm supposed to be a better cameraman than this. I apologize.
But, we're not alone. There's three of us here. Well, actually, there's four of us here.
Our first guest.
Our very first guest, the one, the only, Nick Laws, everybody.
Hello, Nick.
Thanks for having me. This is awesome.
Welcome, Nick.
Thank you.
No
Yes,
problem. So how did you get started into filmmaking and directing?
Well, it's been a journey. I really kind of wish I had started when I was, 20 years old. Then maybe I'd be keeping up with you, Carlton. But really, what it was is, I went through this path of being in bands and playing in music, and I owned a music venue for a while, and then I got into photography, and then was always running sound and kind of combined those into video, and worked for several production companies, and sort of branched into making films. I think my first short film I ever made was maybe 2010 or so, and I'm starting to figure it out.
We all are as filmmakers. There's no end goal for filmmakers. It's just trying to figure out what's our next great project, really.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, because I know I'm sort of in that little rut to where I want to make a film. I just don't have the time for it.
Exactly.
That's what kills me. So
same with budget as well.
Yeah.
Budget is a big thing.
That's always the thing. Well, and I try and make as many films as I can, but usually it's something that spurs me along. There's a group, The Wages of Sin. They do their 31 Days of Sin every October, and so I like to submit a film for that. It's a short, horror or horror comedy is usually kind of like my wheelhouse, and so something like that. Or we have a group called the Southeastern Filmmakers. We used to do, they still do a monthly challenge. So sometimes that's what I need to kind of spur me into taking that idea and actually making it happen. And most of the stuff that I do is no budget, just me and whatever friends care to come out and help, and that's the way that we do it.
Exactly.
Occasionally I get to branch out into bigger things, sort of the films that we'll talk about today, which are bigger productions.
Yeah.
And then I work as a sound mixer, and I get to work on bigger films, like The Hill that we did here in Augusta, and I've done 10 feature films as a sound mixer.
Nice.
The flex.
So,
ooh,
I mean,
another heavyweight.
It's a strong one.
not, of varying quality, I would say. But I'm still proud, to say that I've been, on some bigger productions like that and learned a lot. And I think I've taken some of those lessons into my own filmmaking for sure.
Who are some of your inspirations?
I like watching every film. There's basically not a film that I will not watch. Anytime, my wife says, "You want to watch a movie?" I'm like, "Yes." I don't care what it is. Just put it on. Because everything, whether it's good or bad. I watch a lot of bad movies, and I love them. I watch a lot of good movies, man. But I think for me, Paul Thomas Anderson is one of my go-to filmmakers, and David Fincher, of course. A lot of there's heavyweights like that.
Yeah.
Carlton T. Clay,
Oh,
Yes.
that's nice to be. Well, we actually have one of the shorts you directed. That we're gonna watch a minute of it. We have the interview, which is starring good friend Jay Starks. So, Gary, do you have that?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Tim Donahue, come with me. Have a seat here.
Thank you.
Good luck, Mr. Donahue.
Why should I choose you?
Well, sir, I'm a really hard worker.
You and everyone else, Tim. Everyone's a hard worker. The last guy told me the exact same thing. What makes you different, Tim? What separates you from the rest of the primates out there? I'm looking for someone who's willing to sacrifice it all. A special breed of human, Tim.
Nice.
Yes.
Man, let's go. And Gary, you also worked on this project as well.
It was a sprung of like the leave for joining this project because like I didn't know the full details of it because me and Jay we followed each other for a while, and granted I didn't know exactly when this project was going to be about, and when he showed me basically what the project was, I was like, oh, this is going to be an interesting one. I know that for certain. And I met a lot of like honestly, it was a good crew, really. We had like a lot of like local creators, and some where I talked like a lot on social media, and then me. That's what it feels like sometimes with like these sprung in the mill type of projects, either them being not paid or paid. You start to really connect with the people that you've been talking with digitally and actually see the person from like all social media, which was really amazing, especially meeting Nick for the first time as well.
Absolutely. Now, Nick, what was it like working on this project as a director?
This one was interesting for me. Most of the stuff that I do, like I said, they're no budget, they're very short, kind of last minute projects that I end up writing. This one was written by someone else, by Tyler Oglesby, which was a new experience for me. I got to kind of tweak the script. In addition, Jay had kind of already produced this whole thing. So he'd already set up this entire crew. He had cast the whole thing. And I think he just decided, hey, I want to, act in this thing, and I don't want to deal with directing. So he turned the reins over to me. And I'm glad that he did because it was a fantastic experience. Like I said, being able to work with a full crew like that and having such a great team, it really made the whole thing pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
It's nice. Now, I've had the pleasure of working with Jay before. It was I want to say it was my senior year of college. It was me, him, and one of my other friends, Clayton. We all worked on a little, I won't say skit, but like a little short film called Where'd It Go? And everything. Now, I haven't seen him since then, and it's been years at this point, but
He's
I really
also
hope
forgetting like who was the monster inside that.
Yeah, okay, Garrett was also there.
Yeah.
he was the monster,
Yeah,
but then when
yeah.
he wasn't there, I also filled in, so thank you, Gary.
I was the monster first, Ian.
Yes, I know, Gary. I know you were. But no, Jay is phenomenal. I like his work. I like his acting. If I ever get up off the couch and start writing again, I'll do that. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna go to break. Take a quick break. Go use the bathroom. Go get the rice off the stove or something, and we'll be right back.
All right, catch you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, welcome back to the Media Lens with our lovely conversation with Nick Laws. Hello, Nick Laws.
Hello.
I know you actually had a new, like a little short film that appeared this year with like a new crew, same as the old one, but a little bit more people into it as well.
Yeah, this one was fantastic. We kind of springboarded off of the interview that Jay had produced and then he had co-written Above My Pay Grade with the same writer as the interview, and a lot of what we tried to do was just kind of like kick it up a notch.
Yeah.
Just we had a huge crew, 20 or 30 people. I think were on set. It was we shot 4 days. We had a whole like stunt team of like legit stunt performers, and we had a whole day. Just there's an action sequence, so it's basically a buddy comedy, about 11 minutes long, but there's a minute segment in it that is like full John Wick action.
Nice.
And so we had a whole day just to rehearse stunts and sort of choreograph that scene, and then a whole day just to shoot that, and then 2 other days to shoot the rest of it. So, in terms of budget and production, this was the longest and biggest and most involved film that I've had the chance to work on. And again, thanks to Jay for kind of bringing all that together, putting the crew together, and then kind of just bringing me in.
It came out really well.
It really did.
It came out
Thank you.
really well. It was a great project. Shot well, beautifully written. It was again, I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
And so we want everybody else to enjoy it as well. So Gary, we have a little snippet of that as
Yes.
well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a snippet of Above My Pay Grade, starring Jay Starks.
Hey, kid. You new guy?
Yeah, guilty.
All right, Jay, right?
Yeah.
All right. Tommy, it's good to meet you.
Yeah.
All right, let's gear up. See what we got waiting for us in there.
Okay.
Whoa, new guy. Goldilocks. What's wrong with you?
Oh, you're El Lobo.
Get this place cleaned up in a jiffy.
I am your biggest fan.
You have a good day now.
Oh, Mr. El Lobo. It's Mr. El Lobo. El Lobo.
You have a good day now.
Mr. El Lobo. Sir.
What is wrong with you? I told you not to talk to him. You're gonna get us both killed.
I had to. He's El Lobo. He's the best in the business. Besides, you're not my boss.
I'm the lead here. You're the new guy. You'll do what I tell you. Let's go survey the damage. Jesus. The new guys.
Oh.
All right. So Lobo.
El Lobo is the hitman, and they have to go in and kind of clean up after him. And,
basically.
yeah, and then, well, hilarity ensues.
Do y'all have anything like coming up? I won't spoil it, but like I feel like there's a part 2. Do y'all have any future plans for this project?
We did a little premiere for the cast and crew, and one of the guys that was a stunt performer, he said, this would make a really good feature, and I think I agree. And then so we started kind of, me and Jay like to tease each other, so I started the hashtag replace Jay, so that we could get Kevin Hart to do the feature film, bring along his friend Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I think that
Possibility.
that would be nice. But I don't know. You know, Jay's always got something. He's always got 2 or 3 things cooking. Really, that's the truth. He's a real go-getter, and I'm just happy. I'm gonna try and include him, you know, on any projects that I can, and he's gracious enough to include me on, you know, when he's writing his next masterpiece or whatever it is. So.
Yeah. And that's a strong thing about it though too, like having those type of like friends in the filmmaking industry where like even though you might not have an idea, they will pitch it to you and it's like, I dig it and I'm down for it, just tell me when. Because that's a strong passion within a lot of filmmakers that like you need, especially if you're like in kind of like a rut or you feel like you just want something to do. It really is a strong thing for it, especially in like the community that we have here with so many like viable talent and creators here. It's wonderful to see that all the way.
Absolutely. Now, if people want to see more of your work or they want to see the full length of the interview or above my pay grade, how can they do that?
NickLaws.com, NICKLAWS, like don't break the laws.com. That's my newest website. I have 3. I do soundguynick.com, nicklawsvideo.com for my sort of videography, and then nicklaws.com now is my home for some of my short films and hopefully in the future feature films that I'll get to make.
Nice.
Can't wait for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Nick, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for
We
having me.
definitely appreciate you for being our first guest on the Media Lens.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, and that is it with Nick. And with that, we'll be right back. This is the Media Lens.
Bye.
Bye.
For now.
Fellas, we did it.
We did it.
Yes.
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
Awesome.
Knocked out.
More will come soon.
More definitely will come soon.
Yes, y'all be sure to if you're watching this, I mean you're watching it, but let people know about the app, WJBF6 Plus, Roku TV, Fire Stick, and Apple TV devices. Not Apple TV Plus.
No.
Apple TV devices.
There we go.
Hopefully coming to a smartphone near you soon too.
Hopefully. Fingers are crossed.
How do y'all feel? First episode?
Oh, I feel great.
It was great. It was awesome.
It was great. It was awesome. Nick was great. You know, we got to talk about Jay too, which I haven't seen in like years.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully we can get him down here soon too.
And more people.
Yeah, and
So
more.
stay tuned, guys.
And
Absolutely.
We're
For
coming
sure.
for y'all.
No.
We're coming for y'all.
But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys later on the next one.
All right. Deuces.
Bye.
Peace.